Everyone remembers their elementary school.
Life is about growth, and they're just continuing and continuing to grow. And that's what Bais Yaakov instills in them.
We are the next generation.
We needed a partner in conveying the values that we want to convey, and we found that Bais Yaakov was a proper partner in that regard.
There's nothing that warms your heart more than seeing your children growing up beyond your wildest imaginations. They learned that people can strive for the sky and get there because their koiches are brought out in Bais Yaakov in a way that they themselves didn't imagine.
Usually I do the carpool and I drop her off every morning, and I see she gets out of the car and she's skipping along into the school, which I don't remember doing that as a kid, but we can't give enough thanks to Bais Yaakov for that.
We think that the best thing about Toronto is Bais Yaakov. Seeing our girls go to school every morning, feeling so happy and so secure, dropping them off, seeing them greeted by Mrs. Simon or the teachers every morning gives us such a warm feeling and such a positive feeling of knowing that our children are in such an amazing place.
Mrs. Simon, she's a strong leader. She takes care of things. But she's there greeting the kids as they come into school and giving them that Mrs. Simon introduction, not only the first day of school and the last day of school, but every day in between.
So for the last 10 years that I've been in the school, we've gone from 550 students in the school, and we now have 850 girls. We're anticipating the growth, and we're also planning now for an expansion of the building.
I know that in junior high, where Mrs. Drieben is, where they have the opportunity when they make the play, they find each girl's talent and allow that girl to shine through her talent. And that's a tremendous gayach.
Through the science projects that they'll do, the mitzvah fair projects that they'll do, the Shabbos fair, Shemitah program, Project Good Bays, these are all projects that give a girl an opportunity to use her strengths in her own unique way.
I feel like a teacher is actually speaking about their own child. The nachas that I shep, they shep.
A part of a group that's incredibly dedicated to bringing up children, girls who will follow the path of Torah and Yiddishkeit.
Every teacher that she had was different, but they all added their own personal input, which was greatly valuable. And the addition of all these inputs will create someone that, we hope everyone can be proud of.
It's not about necessarily the information, but about the manner in which the knowledge is conveyed in such a manner where it's absorbed in a natural way, that the children come home with information that becomes a very part of their soul.
I have to give big kudos to Mrs. Drieben for creating a school within a school where the kids feel that they're older and they're in charge of the school, and what they do counts and what they do matters, and it's a great big gashakayach to Mrs. Drieben.
I've learned a lot through my daughter's education. They've taught me a lot of things about Yiddishkeit, actually, how to really enjoy Yiddishkeit and love Yiddishkeit. It's fun. It's a fun place to be with a tremendous amount of knowledge.
You've got the most precious possession we have, our children. Keep going the great work you're doing.
The midos tovos that it teaches, the ruach and the simcha that it instills in each and every child. How can we not have a karas tov?